Good day, peoples of YouTubes, and welcome back to Nemesis Tessera, or where the Elder are attempting to summon a god. Which I'm sure is exactly what we want to have happen right now. So yeah, I'm just literally seeing if I can do any further minor upgrades, because yeah, this is not going to be a fun one. So we have two fleets, both of them reasonably strong. We have a third backup fleet which can go and potentially help things out next turn. We obviously have potential upgrades that are coming in from there as it is. I'm just now looking at the number of movements we've got here. So our fleets are positioned in such a way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, they need at least another movement to get there. So there's nothing we can do to provide any support to that. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if we can get into Arilla Bay. Right. Yeah, for the sake of it, we're going to upgrade our mining facilities again. Right. This is going to be awful. I have that seeking suspicion that this is going to be absolutely awful. So, we have the Chosen Fancy Pants is our new strike cruiser in this ship. We also have the Nope, we can't have Onion having two ships dedicated to him. That'd be too big for his boots. Let's make this the Desperate Chiral, because dear God, are we desperate. Okay. It also kind of depends on what type of mission we're up against here, because if it's an area control, they basically have 3 of them already. I think regardless of what type of mission it is, we're probably just going to grab our point and then try to destroy as many Eldar ships as is physically possible. Staying close to where we can get our reinforcements in, because I think taking out the battle station is going to be a real pain. So yeah, we'll need a full fleet to do that. This is just going to be a case of how much actual damage can we do to an Eldar fleet. 2 battle cruisers. Oh, sorry, a battle cruiser. A bunch of Space Marine strike vessels. Let us see. It is capture point. Okay. Given this one is all the way by itself, I think we're going to go for this and we're going to hold it. There's a possibility that all they do is just sit here and just win on the accumulated victory points. That might well happen, but I don't think they will. Ooh, okay.
Moving to position.
Interesting. We might be able to take advantage of that.
Seized a strategic area.
Obliterate that target. To where we are needed.
Fortunately, they are worth 0 points, but
Maximum burn.
maximum burn, and then we're just going to sit there, I think.
Standard speed engaged.
So weapon platforms. There's the battle station, and there is where they are probably going to appear. We should also blow this up before it gets too close.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Yeah, so we knew that we're going to grab those pretty much immediately.
Show us the enemy. At your command. Give us purpose.
Do you have an auger probe? We do. Let's send the auger probe here.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I mean, we could go and take
You
out
have
those
seized
turrets.
a
That would be an
strategic
interesting...
area.
Okay, we now know where they are, and I see some things approaching.
I am listening.
So maybe we go up and try and deal with the turrets.
We stand ready. Hold course.
They are destroying their own ships with that. So we actually are winning because they've blown up 3 of their own frigates. The Eldar ships are made of paper and do not like psychic explosions. Which might
Feel our might.
be a way we can come back from this, especially if they're not
where we are
looking...
needed.
They don't look as if they want to go for objective point 4. So we can keep our plan of just deal with these, I guess. Aha!
I am listening.
The Eldar have appeared. Right. Plasma bomb, please.
Enemy in sight.
Radar up.
Enemy in
Fire.
sight.
Destroy as many of them as possible before they run away. Fire aboard. Oh, they managed to dodge that, but
Obliterate
okay.
that target.
That did not go too badly.
Fury interceptors in flight.
That did not go badly at all. Let's get some boarding actions before
That
they
is
run away.
impossible. That is impossible. Give us purpose.
We
Main
also have
batteries,
you skittering
fire.
around as well.
That is impossible. Show us the enemy.
Well, this ship's the one that's got the
Initiate
least damage on
targeting
it, so... Or the most damage on it, rather.
That is impossible.
Let's go with that.
Teleport attack successful.
Not bad. We need to get everybody kind of engaged
shall
in
we
this, though.
strike?
Drop a plasma bomb there, see if that will just force a move.
Will be destroyed.
Yep, bring the skitter. But I think we might have beaten him.
Obliterate
Ultimately,
that
we just need to
target.
get these ships finished, in all honesty. Nova Cannon?
We wait your command.
Nova Cannon right now could be really helpful for us. In fact, let's go for this
Underway.
optimistic Nova Cannon blast. Where are you skittering? You weren't skittering very far,
Show us
but
the enemy. Our brothers have fallen. Initiate targeting protocol.
alright, we need to deploy these now.
The enemy has
There you go.
accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Right, these two need to get up there as fast as possible,
Target
really.
locked in. Fury interceptors in flight.
I am listening.
On the move. Fortunately, he's going to move out of the plasma bomb range.
Main batteries fire.
Down the Elder skittering.
We stand ready.
Fire the probe on
Give
that
us
ship.
purpose.
Have another Nova Cannon attack.
Acquiring new vector.
This could potentially be a great shot if this comes off now. I'm actually going to go for this, though.
I am listening.
Darn it, they skittered.
Where shall we strike?
Focus. Get the boarding crews on.
We stand ready.
Get the boarding crews on.
Aye, Admiral.
Strike quickly, brothers. Damage at critical levels.
And we're about to lose another ship, but hopefully not before we
Engaging.
deal with these.
All servitors and tech marines, begin repairs.
Race for
Prepare
impact.
for impact.
Full speed.
Full speed. New vector acknowledged.
Alright, all
Show us
ships.
The enemy.
Deal with them.
Our brothers have fallen.
Yep, it was a valiant attempt. throw some random missiles. Why not? They might even do something.
Ship ready.
Halt advance.
Alright, we need to regroup our fleet a little bit here.
Give us purpose.
And also deploy another one.
Understood.
Get you up to here as well. Alright, all 4 of you
We stand ready.
attack.
Stand
Allow
at speed,
movement.
engage.
Attack. Let's get some strikes in.
Feel our might. That is impossible. Initiate targeting protocols.
Another Eldar ship in the middle as well, just to annoy us as we arrive there. Okay,
I am listening.
you two deal with that. You two run back. We're going to try and deal with
Emperor.
these. Goodness knows how long it's going to take you to get actually into this battle, but we might as well try. This is why the original plan was stay
Where shall we
back.
strike? Main batteries fire. Heavy damage registered.
Supercharge the void shields. Alright, get some boarding ones on.
Launch Thunderhawks.
Your orders?
Also repair.
Damage team, begin repairs
Boarding.
now.
Brace.
All ahead, full.
Let's see if we can take these out by ramming them. I mean, ramming's
The
not a
enemy
bad
has
plan here,
accumulated
actually.
50% of strategic points.
Turn quick. Ram.
Maximum burn.
I am listening.
New plan, try and take them out.
We serve.
We'll stop, make sure we get this command point, so we're on the capturing
40
2.
teams have crippled the enemy. We wait your command.
Radar probe, deal with that. I am wondering at my tactics a little now, because it seems to have just gotten to the stage of we have no ships left. What do? Ram. Lightning strike. Lightning strike.
Aye, Admiral. Targeting enemy vessel. Your orders?
Deal with
Engaging
that
the
if you
targets.
can. If you can't, deal with this.
Course engaged.
We serve.
I mean, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that we can still win
Starhawks
from
loaded
this,
and sent.
but
You have seized a strategic area.
that's going to slow down any potential win. So
Ship
mutinying
ready.
going on. I see it. Rally. Oh, not enough time.
Aye, Admiral.
The entire Eldar fleet is there.
Targeting enemy vessel. Engaging engines.
Deck destroyed. It's going to have to quick turn and missiles, I think.
Heading acknowledged.
Engaging.
Yeah, it'd be much more advantageous for me to be able to take out the turrets, but I don't think we're going to have a chance. If I had Nova cannons left, maybe.
That is impossible.
Repair what we can.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
That's a battle cruiser coming up there.
Target locked in.
I think I'm also right that the more damage we can do right this second, the better this will be in the
wait
long
your
run.
command. For the Emperor.
The enemy has accumulated 75% of strategic
Yeah, we're not going to get
points.
any further bonuses out of this.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
This is entirely a case of how much damage can we do, and it's not much.
Execute high energy turn.
Ramming speed.
Course engaged. Coordinates acknowledged.
I think the plan is still ram speed this.
Reporting successful boarding action. Heading acknowledged. Cruising speed set. Underway.
One more. If we can actually pull this
All
off,
ahead,
get rid of
full.
these, then that'll be something.
Target locked in.
Darn it. I don't think we've done enough unless you got one last shot.
Engaging engines.
Brace for impact, all repairs. Engines on. Take out that
Coordinates
turret.
acknowledged.
Take out that turret. That'll be it. It'll be something. You can make it. Come on. I believe in you.
Heading acknowledged.
Come on, righteous sacrifice.
Understood.
Out of speed, but... Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Enemy
Yes!
defense platform destroyed.
Mission achieved.
Changing course.
The enemy is close to victory by strategic points.
That was a battle. So a number of changes of game plan happened there. We actually achieved the assassination thing, which has been useful as well. They still have 600 points worth of fleets. But we've lowered... They cannot now control 2 systems from the start. They get 1. I get 700 points next turn to basically buy 1 fleet plus buy upgrade the Space Marine fleet I have here. And with that, I've got to somehow secure this system. I was so obscenely happy with taking out that turret, but it ultimately could be meaningless. Alright, so 728. We have the ability to build 3 light cruisers, which is not the most helpful of things we could be building, but still. Let's add a Vanguard 1 and a Vanguard 1. That gives me... Oh, whoops. A Vanguard 3. Gives me a 600-point fleet. Leaves me with exactly 583 points to get 1 additional fleet, which can be Imperial Navy, can be Astartes. We will probably want the Imperial Navy one because it's got a plasma bomb. Plasma bomb could be useful. And improved scanning array is always probably good. So 1 Overlord battlecruiser and 1 or 2 scouts. Can we have 2 escorts? Macros versus Lances. I'm going to take the Lances. Okay, so in theory we have the numbers. In theory, we don't have weapon platforms to worry about. So if they do, so they should only get 1 point. That buys us more time. We can potentially then just go and blow up their fleet. Assuming it's taken hold, it might not be. But we are outgunning both their fleets, and then it's just a case of whether or not we have enough to actually deal... No, we'll take you rather than the scout. If we get... if the Gladius becomes important to things, absolutely, but yeah, we need to make this work. The righteous sacrifice. And it's... Oh, now we have to destroy our route. I would have almost preferred that from the first one, but that actually is probably fine. Okay, so we can see where that is. We are going to deploy right down here because we are not going out of range of our reinforcements.
At your command.
What I might do, though, is stick an auger probe on the... Oh, that's not an auger probe. I have stasis and plasma. Plasma bombs will be useful. But yeah, we are far more interested in where the Eldar are and dealing with those ships. So we know they have a few escorts, which should be good for us. We don't want the thing to get too far out. The only reason I'm moving over here is to just get us out of range of that battle station.
Moving to position. Engines engaged.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Underway.
Okay, they are here.
To where we are needed. Show us the enemy.
Have a stasis bomb, and when you try and dodge that, and usefully, that's all the damage they took from the last run as well, so... Oh, if you're going to stick there, plasma bomb. So if that stasis bomb hits, then that is pretty good for us.
We stand ready.
Alright, deal with them.
Enemy in sight. Feel our might.
One ship down.
Enemy in sight.
Let's send some boarding ships in.
I am listening. That is impossible. Where shall we strike?
Weapon damaged.
Enemy in sight.
Got down, Eldar. On another chapter.
Initiate targeting protocols.
More boarding people.
Launch Thunderhawks.
And another plasma bomb. Right where you appear to be moving.
It will be destroyed.
We also probably need to get closer.
Obliterate that target. Feel our might.
Our might currently is wishing we'd taken that escort after all.
Give us purpose. Enemy in sight. Enemy in
Right,
sight.
tons of boarding.
I am listening.
More boarding torpedoes.
Launch Thunderhawks.
More boarding torpedoes. Stasis bomb. See if we can cut them off.
Successful. Successful teleport strike. Lightning strike successful. Initiate targeting.
That
protocol.
should work quite well. Stasis slash plasma against Eldar works extremely well.
Main batteries fire.
Alright, we lost the frigate. Oh, they lost the frigate. We've taken a bit of damage, but should be fine. This might, in fact, be everything.
Enemy in sight.
Alright, out of range for another chapter.
We stand ready.
And that could well be it. They might be able to rally, but they don't seem to have a flagship around.
Taking heavy damage. Give us purpose.
Couple of boarding torpedo runs.
I am listening.
Sending out some more interceptors.
Obliterate that target. Ship lost.
Oh, we lost an allied cruiser. Was there having? Do we have another encounter over here? Oh, let's get you involved. We're gonna need all the guns when we get to that battle station because that could still be really awkward for us to deal with. In the meantime,
That is impossible.
get some more boarding done.
We
Alright, they're
stand
calling to
ready.
arms. They're currently showing 8.
Boarding caused critical damage.
Good news is that means they're not doing a lot on of a chapter.
It's impossible.
Put him in a
Boarding
stasis bomb.
successful.
Meanwhile, you need to speed up.
Boarding caused critical damage. Our wrath cannot be denied.
Alright, that should be it.
It will be
On
destroyed.
fire. 9 invaders.
Boarding successful. Boarding caused critical damage. Repositioning. Where shall we strike?
Okay, let's just get you back into here and
Underway.
let's make sure we get all our shields back up before we continue this next step.
We stand ready. Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits. Standard speed engaged.
Why are you stuck? You just completely nuked your
listening.
engines. I probably completely nuked their engines by my...
Underway.
Entirely my fault then. Okay. Let's send out some annihilators.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
And let's see if we can take out some of its turrets before we go for the invasion.
Moving
There we
to
go.
position.
Right.
I am listening.
Show us the enemy.
Let's see how effective these are at all. Because this is still potentially a pain for us to deal with, but if they can do anything to knock out a couple of turrets or reduce its armor even a fraction. No, that's doing a right job. Okay.
We stand ready.
We can send a few more squadrons in a little bit, so we'll do that. Weaken it as much as possible before we go in.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Okay, let's also go for lock-on
Setting
for all
priority
ships
target.
because we need to increase the range.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Yeah, it's honestly not doing a lot, but
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
as a matter of fact, they've just been shot down, haven't they? Oh no, we did a little bit of damage.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Alright, 18 guns is what we're up against for
Give us
this.
purpose.
Alright, let's begin. Actually, let's make sure we're targeting focus fire and weaponry,
I am listening.
and let's see what we can do with the missiles. We've only got a couple of those,
We
admittingly,
serve.
but it's a big enough target, and it can't
We
move.
stand ready. Engines engaged.
We stand ready.
Feel our might.
We wait your command.
Alright,
Initiate
engage.
Targeting protocols.
Mark it, and let's see what we can do. Good news is the torpedo run works quite nicely.
That is impossible.
Your orders?
Fire some more missiles. And in fact,
Where we are needed.
fire some more missiles. Because those worked.
Where shall we strike? Redirecting. That is impossible.
Shields are still up, but more torpedoes.
Show us the enemy.
Alright, that should be fine now.
Obliterate that target.
Yep, their shield's basically down. We have somehow, over 2 missions, found a way, despite many sacrifices, not least of all, the righteous sacrifice of the righteous sacrifice,
Brothers.
to knock out the last defense platform, which would have been a pain, because I think the defense platforms deploy all 4 around a space station on the standard missions. I mean, we lost some good fleets with this, but we've now got control of the Archeogella system. The Archeo, whatever it is, actually. We did lose the Overlord ship there, unfortunately, but we can recover that. 652 renown earned.
Looks like we've put a stop to that Aldari nonsense.
For now, at least. We must remain vigilant. I doubt our adversaries will abandon their goals.
Indeed they have not, and that has reduced all threat by 2. Wow. That also means we have a second system completely under our control at this stage, which is awesome. Right. Let's crush the Eldari again, shall we? Because I think we're in a mood for it right this second. We can also use a battle plan to not have the urgency increase as well, but I think we'll hold off for the time being. We are probably... I don't know. The thing is, we don't have anything in Cadia right now. We're going to have to rebuild at least another fleet up to full strength, including the one that was there, a new fleet from scratch. Probably deploy that in Cadia and see where we go, but... I mean, core attack is fine. I mean, how can you possibly beat Nova Cannon spam? But yeah, we'll think about this. So we're going to end mid-turn. We'll debate what we feel like with things. Until then.